How y'all doing today? So I went out to the store today and I did some serious thinking about my peoples over here. So what I went and did, because I'm talking to a lot of people and I thought about, I had some people in my life that they're in apartments and they want to know how to do some apartment gardening and everything. Yes, we in the garden. What's up, TMB? I thought about people wanting to do some gardening inside, and everybody doesn't have chickens like I do. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I use that before I had my chickens, and I discovered using chicken poop on everything. So today, this is our second set of potatoes that um, y'all seen that we planted together. And so in those, yes, it got chicken poop mixed in it, but I'm gonna too. I went and purchased murate and of potash. So I'm going to put some of this in this set over here of of pots so that we can see um the difference between the ones that, so we done planted potatoes all different kinds of ways, so we're gonna see what this do when we put the murate, the potash in these ones right here, and see what's the difference between our two pots. And some of these over here is they have to be planted for 6 months, and then other ones 3 months. So the first six pots right here that I'm showing, six of those are red potatoes, which they done in 3 months, which they still got like a month and a half to go. The rest of the pots, those are 6 months pots because those are just plain old russet potatoes. But today we're gonna throw some potash on them and then put another level of dirt. But I got some help out here in the garden a little bit today. You won't see my helper, but I'm just gonna put the fertilizer on them, and then she's gonna come behind me and put more soil on top of the fertilizer, and then we're gonna be done. And then I got some more stuff to show y'all because your girl went shopping today and picked up a few things. I thought about y'all, and y'all trying to get y'all gardening, up off of the ground and everything. So I thought I'd show you all some things that you all could use. But this is what our potash looks like, and hopefully you all can see it. I'm just gonna sprinkle some inside of each one of the pots, and then we're gonna move along. And remember, these are potatoes what we got out of the grocery store. Okay, Now we put that on there, and I just put like a good handful of that in there. Good afternoon, Miss Yota. I forgot. Usually it's morning time when I'm out here, but today, it's a little late. But good evening to you. Oh, you in the garden too. Alrighty then. I have to come check you out and see what's going on over there. Okay, so now that we put the potash on there, um, my helper is going to come behind me and she gonna cover the rest of this pot up with soil and top it off, and she's gonna water all of our potatoes on here over here on this side after she finish filling the pot up. So that's our one area right there. Now we're gonna go in the same potatoes that we planted at the same time as these right here that's up in the bin. We're gonna go and put some potash on top of those. And then we gonna head to the big garden so I can show you all what's going on there. Look at the strawberries there. Just sit there all clumped up. You see the pineapples this morning? They look different, more and more different every single day. How they coming up, all popping up, looking lovely. Our good old collard greens. They saying hello this morning. So these ones right here, they are almost finished. So pretty soon we gonna start to see them looking like they dying on their last leg. But that's exactly what you want them to do, is to start looking like they're dying. And look at our sunflower that is misplaced that just came there. Um, because it wanted to. But okay, here are our other set of potatoes right here. They looking all good and healthy, but I want us to see like what's the difference. I just don't buy fertilizers and stuff like that anymore because my chicken poop has been sufficient for me. And so if it's working for me, I don't really want to change anything. But it's been a while since I did potatoes with stuff that I bought from the store. But I also understand too that I got people that are watching that have to use the things from the stores because they don't have the same things that I have. So I want to make sure that we try it together and let's see what we gonna get. I've grown potatoes where you didn't put anything at all in them. You just put them in the ground, just like Miss Yo Thought said one time. If you want to be a lazy gardener, you can go get you a pack of seeds and throw them on the ground. I guarantee you're gonna get something. You're gonna get something to grow now. So, but I just want to show like potash. Yeah, potash is one of the things that potatoes like, and I've used it before. It's just now it's like I'm going more so with like stuff that I already have and I can use in my yard that I don't have to go and pay money for. But I have great Cassie, you. Hey, how you doing? The weather is very, very hot here. Y'all that's over in those cold areas might be very jealous of what we got going on here today. But everybody in Florida, no, ain't nobody getting jealous of this sun because, honey, I'm sweating already. But absolutely, something will definitely grow. All you got to do is throw it out there. And I'm telling you, listen, I did these with seed potatoes. Well, not this bed right here, because this is a bed that I did with potatoes from the grocery store. This is not seed potatoes. So I'm showing you an example. Grow your groceries, and let me tell you something. You do not have to plant the entire potato. We have done this. You know how you peel a potato if you're going to make potato salad or anything like that right there. You can peel your potatoes. You can peel your potatoes the same way and put the peelings in the ground. One of them peelings, important thing is you got something growing. That's what the important thing is. So Now I done sprinkled the potash on the potatoes I had today. Let me put my little crew that's supposed to be here. I told y'all about the story earlier. One of my daughters got suspended from school because she had to handle somebody that kept bullying her at school. So I have her here. So she's going to top the rest of those pots off for me with soil, and she gonna do the watering for me. So that's my help in the garden today. Cassie, you ain't gotta do that. Go to the grocery store and get you a hole, get you some kind of dirt and throw it on top of. You can get some potatoes out of that stuff and grow. We can grow together. We can absolutely grow together. Nah. Hey, Shalissa. Okay. So, yeah, I got some things that I wanted for myself that I've been, I told y'all I'm good at going to the store and getting what everybody else need and everything. But I don't never get the stuff that I be wanting for myself. So today, I had a change of attitude. Your girl went and got her some stuff that she wanted, on top of some stuff that to show y'all how to do y'all gardening, because y'all don't got the chickens and all of that stuff over there. But so I'm always mindful that we growing together. So I'm gonna show you one thing that I usually don't do. I do everything from seed, but I said today I was gonna get me a pepper plant from the store. This is my first time buying a actual plant from the store, but it already has the blooms and the peppers and stuff getting ready to grow on it. And anybody who know when a pepper plant first start off, it take a minute for it to go on and do its thing. Well, I had to buy some peppers from the grocery store the other day, and I said, I gotta go and find me a plant. If it's just one plant, and let it take off and get my peppers from there, because I am used to getting my peppers from the grocery store over and over again. So I went and got me a pepper plant this morning. So we gonna plant that today. She looking all pretty. She got the roots busting out of the bottom of the pot already. So yeah, I got me a pepper plant. Just one and only. And then let me show y'all what else that I got for myself. So I'm gonna show you the big thing first. Uh-oh, a bug just flew on my lip. Hey, we high class gardeners. Tell them, Cassie, we don't got time for that. Bug flying on your lip and stuff. Okay, so y'all see, I went and got me my handy dandy wheelbarrow. Not that I don't already got a one or two or baby, but this is one that I wanted. So I went and got this. It got my little places where you can be able to put like your garden utensils and things like that inside of that. So I went and got this for myself today because I need to get up these weeds and stuff like that today. And usually when I do that, I always I feed the grass that I dig up, because I don't work for it. I go and give it to my chickens. So you know my work ain't in vain. My work ain't in vain. So let me show y'all my next thing that I got. Oh, this is the next thing I'm gonna show you. I bought this, but let me tell you why I got this, because I already got one of them already. But did you know that if you have spoiled milk, which I have a gallon of spoiled milk right now, so I can put the spoiled milk in here and I can water my squash and my zucchini and my cucumbers with it, and the calcium that's in the milk will then feed and also help get the powdery mildew that grow onto your squash and zucchini. It will help get that off of there, where it will actually prevent it from happening. So with this gallon of spoiled milk and this right here, I'm going to pour the milk in here and set it at the highest rate of speed because it's supposed to be a half and half ratio. And I'm going to give our squash and zucchini and cucumbers a good old calcium bath. So let's see. They say calcium make you big and strong. So we want our fruits and vegetables to be big and strong. So that's the other thing that I bought today, and I got this from the Tractor Supply. And I think it was 14 bucks. So yeah, that. And again, I said, not that I already don't have two or three of them. I got them in all different shapes and sizes. But what I want to do is eventually I want to use one thing to be for one particular thing, not have to clean it out and then go and put the next thing in it and the next thing and the next thing. So yeah, that's one of the other things that I got. Okay, and then the last time I went into the chicken pen because I told y'all we ain't been able to get a delivery of the wood chips for a minute. So we digging in the chicken pen, and I done digged in there so much that I'm starting to hit the wire that I got at the bottom of the chicken pen. So I said I need to chill out because usually I'm used to go get scoop chicken poop from out of there to feed the garden and stuff like that because I have a lot of stuff that's growing that need nitrogen. So we digging in the chicken pen and I'm starting to scrape against the wire, and I don't want to do that because I like to see my chickens digging in inside of their pens and stuff, so they can get different stuff from out of there. They used to us throwing mulch in there, filling it up. They get to dig through and get all the little bugs and stuff from out of there. So we running low on that, so I went and picked up some bone and blood meal mixed together, and we just gonna give our everything except for um our black eyed peas don't need none of this on it, but everything else that I'm growing loves this stuff right here. Another reason that I don't like to use this is because, well, the bone meal ain't bad. The blood meal is, but there's no fertilizer that actually smells good. But you will be able to see the difference that the plants love, 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 love this stuff. So to give my chickens a little break until we get another delivery of wood chips and stuff like that, I'm gonna leave they chicken poop alone for a little while because you put the mulch inside of the wood chips inside of their pen, they will eventually keep turning it and turning it, and it turns into more good soil and everything. So they like my good old composting chickens and all of that good stuff. And I usually go back after they done worked it over for a good 6 weeks or something like that. I go over there and retrieve it back and put them more. The only difference is I haven't been able to put more because we ain't got no deliveries yet. So I went down all of that right there to explain to you. But anything that's squash, zucchini, tomatoes, sunflowers, broccoli, cabbage, tomatoes, okra, blood meal, and bone meal, that's like their best friend. They can eat it up like no tomorrow. So that's what else we got from the store. And I got that too to also show you all that's something that when you growing something that loves nitrogen, this is your go-to place. The blood meal and the bone meal, it's good for all of those things like that. So then I've been looking for me something. I didn't necessarily get the ones that I was thinking in my mind that I was gonna get, but I got myself something, and I think they is too cute. Let me see. So I'm be out here tap dancing in a little bit. I know y'all missed the watering this morning. I did. I still got to water one more section, but I already ran it because I knew I was going shopping this morning. So I cheated y'all and me out of hearing the clicking of the sprinklers this morning. But we'll get back to it on another day. Cause I know as a gardener, I love that ASMR sound of those that sprinkler just going. I can sit out here all day long and just listen to that and watch a movie or something and probably fall asleep while doing it. But anyways, this is my next thing that I went and got me. I can't tell y'all how many times I done came out here and I tilled up the garden. And even one time my daughter just bought me new shoes. She bought me some new Nikes. And y'all see me out here working and those new Nikes do not look like they new at all because I come out here and work hard down in the dirt with them. And I told her, at least I'm getting her money's worth out of the shoes like that. But also, I discovered that if I polish my toenails or get my toenails done or something like that, after I come out here with tennis shoes on and socks, it still look like I've been running around the hood all day with no shoes on and digging my toes in mud. So I say I gotta do something different. So then I went and found these. They had these in Tractor Supply for 19.99 with 25% off, and they came to 14.99. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my foot into them right now. And just so happened I had on a pink shirt today, so I'm matching with my boots. So those are some of the things that I got today. So let me see. Let me show y'all my boots. Y'all see that? You see my boots? You see? You see my boots? Ain't they cute? Yes. So I finally got me some boots and everything. But what I'm about to do is I'm going to first let me walk y'all through and let y'all see what everything looked like this morning because I can guarantee the garden is different already from when y'all seen it yesterday morning. I came out this morning and took pictures of the squash and zucchini because in the morning times those flowers are laid open and they look so pretty in the morning times when you're looking at them. But let's just go and look and see because now you can finally see how good the um the broccolis are coming up. See the broccoli, all them going down that row? You can see them really, really well now, even though, it's all the dirt and everything. But yeah, they standing up, looking really good. Now, over here in our cabbage side, I don't know what they doing over here, but we'll see. We'll see where we get the most of them at, and then we'll divide them up because we don't need that many of them anyways. I figure if we get about a good um 15 or 16 of them, which we definitely have that many. They just bunched up in like one place at a time. So we'll grab them up and separate them and put them to another place. And then just spread them out. We'll still have enough cabbages that we need. Um let's see. Now here, yesterday I showed y'all the black eyed peas and they did not have that extra little top that's sticking up on the top of them. You see, it's another set of leaves starting to come out on them. That's just the difference between yesterday and today. So, um, and I already feel like I might gonna lose some weight in my legs too with these boots on, cause honey, This Florida weather got my legs sweating already with these boots on, but that's all right. I got them. I can cook up the dirt and let them get wet and everything and don't have to worry about that. Okay. Our sunflowers are standing up taller. You see how many leaves they got on them now? Every day that you come out here, everything looks a lot different. But I want you to see when this blood meal and this bone meal get down here, we can turn around and tomorrow you can see a huge difference in what they do because every time you come out and you feed them, it's like they just like to plan on Little Shop of Horror. Feed me, Simo. Feed me. And when you do feed them, they stretch out just like that plant do. And, they really get into it. So, and these right here haven't did I set this? I don't know. It sure look kind of dry for it to be done watered it. So I'm gonna set the sprinkler back for this area right here because these sunflowers don't look like they got much of anything on them. But I want to feed them before then. And y'all seen me the last time that I fed the zucchini and squash, and that was last week. So we haven't fed them anymore this week, and I try to feed them like once a week or whatever. So we gonna feed them again today, and you'll see how they'll stretch out again. But as soon as these start to stretch out, you'll also see me come and I will clip off the bottoms of them because I don't want them to touch. I don't want them touching the ground or whatever. And two, to keep the air circulation flowing through them, I like to see how those big pretty leaves on there. I don't like no leaves with the spots on them, no nothing. I try to keep those clipped off of there because they keep the plant more healthy and everything. Our okra is still looking very, very ugly right about now, but the bigger they get, the better they look. I'm gonna also feed them, and you know, sooner or later you all will be able to see them. They definitely there, but they so little and blending in with everything, you can barely see them. But they there and they coming along, and we'll see how they do. And let's go over here to our cucumbers and see just from yesterday. They do not look the same as they did from yesterday. Miss Coffee, I can't wait to see what they do either. I hope you know how children be doing you when you go and tell y'all your friends and stuff about the things your kids can do, especially the babies. You go and tell all your people about all the things they can do, and then when you get people come around, they be like, I don't know how to do that. So I hope they ain't setting me up for the okey doke. I'm bragging about them and everything, and then they don't come up to do nothing. But look at that tomato. And this tomato plant is one of the ones that I told y'all that my husband was feeding the pigs the other day. He found that out there by the pig pen, and he dug it up and then brought it to me to put it into the garden. But all this little loose grass and stuff like that today, I'm going to get the hoe and dig up all this extra grass and stuff um, to feed to our chickens. Then we have some nice sized okra plants that are coming along. You know, we got another row of tomato roots. You know that last row that I just showed y'all, them was supposed to be the little bitty babies, but them little bitty babies popped out. So they like, hello. Good evening, Lucas 54, 64. Thank you for coming through. But yeah, this stuff was little babies, and y'all done came through and watched me. No, you didn't watch me. We grew this stuff together. We talking this stuff through our own self. Now you see this one right here. This plant right here is one of the ones. Something coming along and eating on it. I have to possibly come out here at nighttime and with a bodyguard or something. Cause I ain't finna pick up no worms or no none of that by myself. But I gotta come and figure out what is eating on the plant, because usually that stuff comes out at nighttime. Again, I could say it could be one of the gopher turtles, which you can't do nothing about that unless I just fence it in or whatever. So I haven't figured that out. Look at our little citrus trees. Y'all see what's happening to them? Look, you see them new leaves coming up on top of them. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they kind of look purplish like. But new leaves are coming out on our citrus trees that we don't know what they're gonna be yet. Our soursop tree looking good over there. Hey y'all. You know why I was muffled, Miss Coffee, is cause the phone was up against this glove. So I'm gonna do better. What that fruit tree is right there, I don't know, but I do know it's a fruit tree. So I don't know. Okay, here, y'all see our watermelon patch. Y'all see that? Yeah. She got about what, 20 a good 20 watermelon coming up there. So she looking good. And then yesterday we went down the line of this right here, and we only saw that we have one loofah plant that came up so far, and that's her right there. So she doing good so far. I don't know where her sisters and brothers at or whatever, but we'll be waiting on them to bust through the surface, see what they gonna do, and hopefully they show themselves real soon. But we'll see. At least we got one. So but yeah, I'm gonna get I got a whole lot to do, and maybe I should have rethought that instead of coming out here in the middle of the day to do this. This should have been first thing in the morning. The way it feel out here, cause you want to know how the Florida weather is doing. Whew, it's about 80 degrees or 85 degrees right now out here. Already, it is hot. Did you plant the watermelon seeds or starter plants? Though I planted seeds, and those seeds came from the watermelon that we grew last season. We collected. Well, now I don't even have to collect none. We just the kids just automatically now when they eat anything with seeds in them. Our kids don't believe in throwing, don't throw no seeds away. They save all the seeds. Oh Lord, Miss Coffee, y'all half of what we is over here. Oh my goodness. Woo. 46. Gee whiz. Yep, but now it's like whenever the kids eat something, and as long as it got some seeds in it, they ain't throwing no seeds away. They always be like at the end of the night, Mom, where you want me to put these seeds at? So I'm thankful for them like that, and I don't even eat watermelon. But yeah, we just planted your thoughts. We planted those watermelon seeds 6 days ago, I think it was. I planted those on live. I think I did them 6 days ago, and they up and running already. And I'm gonna actually, as I feed everything else, I'm gonna feed them too today. And so ain't no telling what y'all gonna see tomorrow, or what y'all gonna see tomorrow morning, or whenever I come back on here. But yeah, I am very pleased with what I'm seeing so far. I'm also seeing places where I see the ground moles going up under the ground in those areas. So, and that's one of the things why I don't really like, because you can have land and everything, but sometimes the ground moles that be there can destroy your garden just as well. Oh, 16 degrees. Oh Lord, no wonder you was asking about the indoors. Yeah, you definitely start your garden from the indoors. When you start them on the indoors, by the time they get up the size, you gonna be ready. and those types of temperatures. But you know what, too, right now it's so hot right here in Florida. I don't even know what the temperature is. The best that I can tell you, though, I know it's about 80, 85 degrees here right now. But Florida sometimes, too, be during this time of the year, it can be hot as I don't know what. And then the next couple of days, we can be in the 40s for the next 3 days or something like that. It's like a up and down situation. So, but yeah, we definitely ain't hit the 16. Definitely ain't do that. So, and then this time of the year, I start getting antsy for whatever reason. It's like I'm gonna run out of time to plant my stuff or whatever. But I start getting antsy. Like I be wanting to get it in the ground. Like it's almost like there's a anxiety clock inside of my stomach. I really, really need to get it. And everybody be like, "Well, what's the rush?" I don't even know what. It's just me. It's just like I feel like I'm gonna be late starting everything, and so in my opinion, sometimes I be starting way, way, way too early, and then I'm before you know it, I got plants everywhere, and then don't know what running out of space to stick them in places and all of that there kind of stuff. So, but at this point right here, I feel like even if I do get, cause I've had times when I planted this stuff, and then like I'll get like some 30s or 40s like that, and it really it's never done anything to my plants. One time it did something to the leaves on my squash and zucchini before, but I just clipped those off because the leaf, as long as it leaves some leaves or it got baby leaves coming out of it, the leaves on the squash and zucchini is not very, very important because I keep them clipped back all the time. But if it get too cold and then it just make the whole plant like it freeze up and then it thaw back out again, then it's like a loss. But I've never had that happen before, so far so good. But yeah, again, we don't got we don't got them 16 issues right now. Definitely do not. We got them. We got the best I can do with that is flip it around, binge. Flip it around about 6 to 1. That's as good as we probably gonna get right about now. But oh, excuse me. Um, yeah, it is very, very hot out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start doing like this first row right here of cleaning that up, getting all that grass from out of there because I just don't want none of that to grow. And like I said, had I been getting the deliveries of the wood chips like I do, you wouldn't even see no dirt at all because I try to cover the whole entire ground so that no grass or none of that grows over here. And also the wood chips feed the wood chips feed the soil, so next year we come out here and we turn it over with the tiller, it has got more nutrients and stuff in here. Then you got the worms and everything in the ground that's helping till everything up. But listen, these fancy boots that I got on or whatever, I don't know how they gonna work for me, but I was sure happy to get them. But now I'm like, dang, these things hot. But I don't like dirty feet like that. So um I'm really, really thinking about it. Let me situate this. Let me see. Let me turn it this way so at least I can see if there is a comment or something that comes. I'm gonna leave her over here. Y'all know I'm trying. I be trying to work this here camera thing, and for the most part, don't be having a clue. But let me see where else I can put it and see what I see. But yeah, I'm finna be sweating to the nines. This the time of the year When I come out here and do this, then I don't mind turning on the sprinklers and just wet my own foot up while it's happening. All right, y'all, that's one row. And I need to pick up that grass from that one row. And that's how. Whew, it is hot out here. Very, very hot. Um, ooh, thank you, Taylor. Um, and you up about 15 minutes from the Bronx. It's Chester County, of course, New York County. LOL. Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's the gist of what my day gonna be like. And I ain't promising that I'm gonna finish all of it today because y'all know I have back issues, but I wanna control all of the grass and everything that grow out here because I don't want a whole bunch of grass growing because it pull away from the nutrients that your plants are getting. I guess we having some kind of issue or something out here. I'm hearing the police and seeing the fire truck and everything. But okay. Um yeah, so it is today is a very hot day. I'm gonna turn the sprinklers on and but I think I'm gonna just wait because I said I want to fertilize everything. So I'm gonna fertilize and then I'll turn the sprinklers back on. So but the grass and stuff I kind of want to keep under control. I cannot wait until I get mulch because I'm telling you this part right here, this the part what I hate about the gardening is doing this part right here. Um, but it's something I'll be able to maintain and keep up with. But as the garden get bigger and bigger and bigger, your girl, I want to do some exercise, but it ain't the kind of exercise that I want to do. So, but I have several different ways that I'll do it. I also have another hoe that I could use. I can also sit down at the same time and I can do the same thing with it. Put me on some gloves and I can pick the grass up out of it and just have my wheelbarrow right there with me. I do it in all different kinds of ways, but whatever it takes for me to keep on moving throughout the day and get it done and over with, that's what I do. So, it's more than one way to skin a cat. And not that I've ever skinned one before, but just know it's more than one way to do it. But that's what my day is going to be like out here. And for whatever reason, my battery was halfway dead already before when I first came out here or whatever. But just wanted to put y'all in and show y'all what we got and everything. So I went and bought some fertilizers and everything. So we all on the same level for those that don't have the chicken poop and all of that stuff. We gonna use both of them because we doing this garden together. So I want y'all to know what it'll be like for you all to be able to use it in your garden and everything. Not that I'm against any of it, but when you have the things already that you need, and I told you I'm into getting more into the things that we have right here on the property that we can use, and it's been working for us. But today I thought about my high class gardeners and I say, everybody don't have access to everything that I have. So let's go and show them some of the things that we can use versus what I'm using right here on my land that I have used before. I used to use it all the time, used to keep a big supply of it up there in my little lock box or whatever for my garden. So, you know, we just went back old school, that's all. So I am going to sign off for right now so that my battery does not completely die. Um, and I got to figure out somewhere where I'm going to plant my pepper plant um somewhere, but I'll show it to you all whenever we get it down. I'll probably turn the camera back on. We probably won't do it until tomorrow so that y'all can be here and we can plant our pepper plant together. But I appreciate you all for being here and joining in. And today we're gonna make our live be just 1 hour today. Usually we be out here 2 hours, but we also out here in the early morning times. And honey, this sun hitting a whole kind of different way this afternoon. So, um, you know, this is one of those times when I kind of like to be out here and just go at my own pace and do my thing and just enjoy the day. And then I don't like to be a whole bunch of sweaty in front of people. So in a minute, the back of my shirt gonna be wet, my armpits gonna be wet, and everything. And I don't want to share that with y'all yet. But one of these days we gonna get to that place, cause it is life, ain't it? You know, I know Ben Stinker and Miss Coffee ain't got no chance of busting out of the sweat like I am right about now. Not in those temperatures that they got. But yeah. So you know, I'm going to get busy and doing what I'm doing, and probably gonna do a whole lot of sitting now that I done did that part. I'll probably do the next road, bringing my barrel along with me and doing it from the sitting position, and scooping up the grass. But I also too need to get my extra helper that I had up there, because she ain't came out and did her did her part of the bargain just yet. So you know get some things done. But y'all know me. You could see me back on here probably 12 o'clock, midnight, maybe 1 a.m. One of those things. I've been popping up on here late night for the past couple of nights or whatever, but I'm on here all times of the day. But I appreciate you all for coming through over here where we are the high class gardeners. High class gardeners just mean that we over here, we make sure we growing food at all times. That high class part just means we don't mess with no bugs, no worms, and no snakes. And when I say all of that, meaning the ones that come along in real life, we about growing over here, growing in the garden and growing in real life, and matching your garden up with the way things are going in your life, and letting your garden be a representation of how your life is changing and growing. So, if you into growing in that way, come on over here and join us. And we have all kinds of conversations out here in the garden, not just talking about these flowers, but point blank, period. Anything that we can use to grow in life. If you may know something that I don't know, and we each one teach one, we can all learn something new together. So, whatever that is, wherever the conversation lead, that's where we be at over here in the garden. This a box of chocolate over here with a variety in it. You never know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get some food though. You're gonna get some food. But until next time, I will talk to you all later. Whether it's today, tomorrow, might be the next day. Cause then if I get mad about something, you may not see me for 3 or 4 days. But I'm getting better at that. And but I'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining me over here at Life with Tashanna. See y'all next time.